Let's be here. Take a deep breathing. Appreciate our unconditional love from our Mother Earth. Each breath we're breathing is the evidence that you are deeply, deeply, deeply loved and cherished. So that's it. Super simple. Silence, yeah, silence is always present when you are here, present. Everything is perfect. Mm. Let's continue page 14. Neither concepts nor mathematical formula can explain the infinite. That's it. The space between any explanation, between any formulas, between my words. So no thought can be encapsulate. Encapsulate. I don't know this word, but I will check it out later. The vastness of the totality. So I think that means no thoughts can really describe, or I think it's described the vastness of the totality. So reality is unified whole. Reality is unified whole. Apologize for my English. I done my best. Yeah, and I will keep improving. Well, just to play a better game if you want to. Yeah. But thoughts cuts it up into fragments. This gives rise to fundamental misperceptions. For example, that there are separate things and events, or that this is the cause of that. Every thought implies a perspective, and every perspective, by its very nature, implies limitations, which ultimately means that it is not true, at least not absolutely. Only the whole is true, but the whole cannot be spoken or thought. Seeing from beyond the limitation of thinking, and therefore incomprehensible to the human mind. Everything is happening now. All that ever has been or will be is now, outside of time, which is a mental construct. So you see, all that ever has been or will be is now, outside of time, which is a mental construct. Mhm. So whatever you focus on the thoughts and trying to understand, you lose it. But if you pause and wait, so you see, I'm not trying to really read the books here. I'm not really trying to explain the books because it can't be explained, just I'm just here to say in the silence. And if I don't read anything, people will just get so bored, just being silent with me. But that is it. I have to find something for this form to do and for you to focus so we can play as a person. But you see, there's really no need to say much because it's all just thoughts and we exchange our energy. So it's all So human play is just energy exchanging. And everything is play. As soon as we utter a word, it's play. As soon as we're focusing on here in this body, in this mind, it's just a dance. It's just not real. It's just play. So nothing is serious here. Yeah. So even you don't understand, I invite you to just don't understand. You don't need to understand. Yeah. You just need to relax and trust. Trust you already got it. Trust doesn't matter. You understand or don't understand. You are okay. You are complete already. Okay. You don't need to do anything to realize who you are. You don't need to change your program in any way. So when you don't, so now 15, page 15, when you don't cover up the world with words and labels, yes, a sense of miraculous returns to your life that was lost a long time ago when humanity, instead of using thoughts, became possessed by thought. A depth return to your life. Things regain their newness, their freshness. And the greatest miracle is the experiencing of your essential self as prior to any words, thoughts, mental labels, and images. For this to happen, you need to dis- disangle your sense of I. Mm. Of beginness from all the things it has become mixed up with. That is to say, identified with. Okay? So before we were taught anything, when we were a baby, when we were a newborn baby, we just total relaxed, yeah? Total peace, total trust. We just cry. We just very nature expression, just the way we are. There's no cover up, no hiding anything. We're just being so genuine since day one. Yeah. When we came to the body. So this is the starting of the journey. And slowly we start to learn things. And because we need milk, we need food to survive. That's why we start to hide ourselves, betray ourselves, and thinking that we are this person and this body we need to look after. It's fine. I'm not saying it's wrong to look after yourself and draw boundary. It's absolutely no problem. But the thing is, whatever you identify with, whoever you identify with, you limit yourself to just this one. And you become very rigid, very strict, and very limited, or you can say stubborn. The duality play, black and white, good and bad. This is just a play. But if you think it's real, yeah, then it's a disaster. if you think just think about we're playing an online game, yeah. And then if you can you imagine that we all got stuck and think this is it. Can you believe that? If you are just thinking you are that characters that you choose on a certain game and then you just think that's you. And you miss the life, you miss the totality of things that are happening each present moment that you could have your heart so wide open like your first time in love. Can you recall the time when you first in love and then you have your heart wide open? And that's how I feel a lot of time now since I realize who I am. Of course, I still get stuck in my thinking mind, but most of time I can see that. I can see me got stuck. I can see it. And that's okay, this character. I can see myself get stuck and then identify with this one. I can see all the suffering I create in my mind. Like yesterday, last night, I just happened to see a pictures of the coffin, the coffin, people who put dead people in the coffin, and there was a Super Mario coffin with a game over on top of it. It's really very cute. And it reminded me of my late uncle, who passed away last August. And, at that time, I would start to cry. I start to miss him a lot because he's so humorous. I remember when he diagnosed with cancer, he said, I'm going to get over very soon. So it's a game over. He just make joke all the time. And so when I saw that Super Mario coffin, I cry. And then I'll crying, crying, crying. And then all of a sudden, I ask myself, where did my Uncle John live? Just 5 minutes ago, before see this picture. It's lived in my head, and I just brought it up, you see? So, and then I just relax into it and then allow my sorrow to express, And then I ask myself, can I change a story I tell to myself? My Uncle John is in heaven very happily. And also, I have a story about my parents are healthy in Taiwan in my head, right? And that's it. You see? So, what's the difference between someone is already passed away and someone still alive? It's you. You tell yourself, yeah? So, you feel differently when you realize, oh, it's all the story I tell to myself in my head. So, you don't identify yourself with this one. You don't identify yourself with your stories anymore. And that is the cure, I would say, to live freely and peacefully. That's it. That's it. So once you slowly loosen up the rigid, I don't know how to explain it in words again, but all the sufferings from your stories, from who you think you are. In truth, you can just relax into the space and allow things to come and go. Okay? Now, page 16. Is it possible to let go of the belief that you should or need to know who you are? In other words, can you cease looking to conceptual definitions to give you a sense of self? Can you ease looking to thought for an identity? Aha. Drop it. Even drop the idea of yourself being peaceful the whole time. Drop it. Drop the idea of holding any image you should or should not, or whatever state you should be like. Just you don't hold on to anything. You can be any image. So you just let go of all the definitions, or trying to conceptual, conceptual definitions to give you a sense of self. So you just let go. You don't need to hold on to this identity. You can still live. You can still live the way you are right now, just without all the narrative, suffering, talking. Yeah. The more you make your thoughts into your identity, the more cut off you are from the spiritual dimensions within yourself. That's it. Mm. That's why many, many years I've been learning and taking notes, taking notes, notes after notes. I have big, thick notes. And even on my phone, I still take lots of notes. That's fine. You can still play. All the notes will help you to play a good game, but nothing can complete you because you are already complete. Yeah. So you can keep chasing, you can keep working towards a goal that you want to achieve. No problem. You can continue chasing, running towards that horizon. You think you'll be happy one day. I'm still doing it. Yeah. But I see myself doing it. It's the difference is once you see yourself doing it, you start to relax into the play. So it's nothing serious. So if I don't get it, that's fine. I know it's not going to affect who I am. Yeah. So defining yourself through thoughts is limiting yourself when you fully accept that you don't know. Yeah, we don't know. You actually enter a state of peace and clarity that is closer to who you truly are than thoughts could ever be. Don't seek happiness. If you seek it, you won't find it because seeking is the an- antithesis of happiness. Uh-huh. Happiness is ever e- elusive, elusive, but freedoms from unhappiness is attainable now. Now, by facing what is rather than waking up stories about it. Unhappiness covers up your natural state of well-being and inner peace, the source of true happiness. Ha! You see, I'm here reading to you. I have no expectation toward anyone, toward any comments or no comments. You know, doesn't matter. I enjoy just being here reading under the sunset. I enjoy just playing here, just being here, and this is my reward. So whatever I don't mind. I don't care. Okay. I'm super, feel so amazing being one with all. Yeah. So one is with all life. So please, it's okay. I still stuck in now. I feel so connected with the nature with one. But when I'm back to my family, I got stuck in my human play. But guess what? No problem. You got stuck, and then you just see yourself got stuck, and then you can unstuck. And then you can lose it, totally lose it, and then you come back again. But at the end of the day, you never could really lose it. You could think, you can think your way out of this present peace and state. You can think your way out, but you can never disconnect it from this freedom, from this truth, okay? All right. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I might read more tomorrow. And so grateful. Thank you for joining me. Hello. We're not talking about the Bible, my friend. We're talking about this book, Oneness with All by Eckhart Tolle. Yeah. But I'm not telling you everything is connected. So we're just climbing everything. So everybody is climbing the same mountain. We eventually will meet at the top. And so everybody will realize there's only one. There's no, just one player playing as many. So one formless truth, but we are just playing as different forms. Look at all the beautiful little doggies here. They're just having so much fun running around. Yeah. Oh, they are so beautiful. You see, when you have your heart open, everything is beautiful. Everything, everything. Thank you so much. See you next time. Have a great weekend. Bye.